I don't worship your business, and my God is bigger than Disney. So this is where I'm at. Who I was in 2019 was a woman who could have gone to live in New York in a condo and not gone and dedicated myself to this relationship, and could have ended up, experimenting more with whatever everything. I could have ended up anywhere at 2019. I was, just kind of floating through life, and very excited about my career. And then it took 2020 and 2021 for all of these people, this Disney and Lucasfilm, to make me really think about, oh, geez, where is my line? Like, that's not what I want to say, and that's not what I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But I feel like you're pushing your ideologies on me, and you're backing me into corners that I had to draw a line. And they kept crossing it. And that's the legal part. Like, you can believe what you believe. And I've lived in Vegas and Los Angeles, like my entire life. I've had every single one of these. We snuck into strip clubs when we were 17 years old. Like, it's not been like that sheltered. And I found myself drawing my line, and the more I drew my line and held on to God, the more I realized, okay, all right, I do not worship your business. And I have this in an email, which is why I don't mind if my emails come out. I said, I do not worship your business. And I have done plenty wrong in my life that I will need to account for, and I will need to apologize for. But at this moment, I haven't done anything wrong. And I am not going to put out one of these fake apologies that you have everybody else put out, that mean nothing, that degrade them, that take away from their words. They're basically using every celebrity who apologized, they took their voice away to where the next time they speak, it doesn't mean anything, because it's just a copied, pasted, regular apology. And I was not going to do that. So I wrote out my own long, big statement. I was like, you want me to make a statement? I'll make a statement. And it wasn't offensive. It was I understand. I grew up a tomboy. I understand that things are different and people are going through things. And it's a very well-written thing. It's just, I don't worship your business, and my God is bigger than Disney. So this is where I'm at. And so hopefully those emails get printed or read one day and help shed some light on what was going on. But
can you talk about your experience with Disney and kind of what happened there?
Yeah, it was just, if I would have been saying and doing the things that I did then now, I would be fine. It was because I was early, and I kind of could see where all of this was going. I knew from having two grandfathers have their own business and started from scratch that we're going to shut those people down. What is essential and what is not? When you're like, Walmart's more essential than this, Italian restaurant that's just getting off its feet and has to feed their family. Like what? Or a tiny family-owned grocery store or a convenience store. That Walmart's more important. And so nothing was making sense, and I could see where this was going. And it was the largest, most fraudulent wealth transfer in, basic, I think, history, is that they are destroying through their mandates the middle class, and also the people that will do as they say and be a part of our group or not. And, they're trying to make that divide, and did so successfully.
Yeah.
So I was speaking about, mandating vaccines before they even mandated it. I was speaking about My grandfather went to the hospital and he had dementia, and they wouldn't let anybody go in with him, and he couldn't get a catheter because he had some surgical stuff going on. He can't explain that to the nurse, and his records aren't all there, and things got so messed up in the hospitals. Hospitals were being paid for every vaccinated person they got on a ventilator, like it was just so corrupt. And so I just wasn't going to stay quiet. People were watching their loved ones die over FaceTime. That wasn't okay.
Yeah.
We weren't completely ignoring the vaccine injured and the vaccine deaths and putting up on the news all of the deaths and fear-mongering people into anxiety, I wonder how many people died of anxiety-induced fear. You know what I mean? And the mental health and the drugs and the alcohol, and taking a driver who needed that kind of, some people need that regulated, like, day. This is what I do every day in order to stay sane. And you took that away from them and put them at home with screaming kids and wife and all of this other stuff. And it's like suicides went up, and it's like, I knew that was going to happen, and I wasn't going to stay quiet about it. And then all I did was beep, bop, boop a couple people, and all of a sudden meltdown happened. And it really wasn't I figured, what is the least offensive thing that you could possibly put in your bio on Twitter?
So they were trying to get you to do the pronouns, right?
Right. Like put this, say trans lives matter, put your pronouns in your bio, blah, blah, blah. And I was like,
how do they approach you with that?
Well, the mob online was doing it. And obviously, a lot of the Disney and Lucasfilm people were, going along with it. And there's a lot of people Lucasfilm pays too, as well, to put pressure on. So it was just a whole big deal. And I gotta say,
so it was online pressure?
It was online. It was through websites, podcasters. It was through people that Lucasfilm paid. It was through employees of theirs. It was through Disney. It was through just random bots. They have bot farms. And it was just basically online from that. And here you have like PR people that have worked for Disney, and they know smear campaigns when they see them, right? They worked for, for them for 30 years. And you're going to tell me you can't see a smear campaign. You can't see attacks that are actually that's happening to me. And they defend other actors, but I wasn't a part of their, I wasn't going along with their narrative. So they never defended me. They defended so many other actors and actresses. Oh yeah, we defend this person from bullying. And I got it way worse than anyone in the Star Wars universe. And that is saying quite a lot. That's saying a lot.
How were they coming at you?
Just like by the thousands, like death threats and just online, oh my word. I don't think most of us have seen it and anything like that. I got it so hard. And it was just a crazy moment in life that I apparently needed to see and understand that that's what happens. Because online, it's really interesting. In the court session, we're waiting for the judge to, she's either going to allow the dismissal of that Disney has requested to dismiss my case. So, okay, this life doesn't matter. We messed up. This life doesn't matter. Let's just kind of like push her off to the side. And they're trying to pretend like it's not a big deal. When it is, their stocks plummeted from the day that they let me go. And they know it's a big deal, but they're trying to pretend like it's not. But so we're waiting for the judge to either allow that dismissal or to allow us to go into discovery.
No matter where you're watching Shawn Ryan Show from, if you get anything out of this, please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share this everywhere you possibly can. And if you're feeling extra generous, please leave us a review on Apple and Spotify podcasts.